Wanted to share with you a video where I'm able to get up close on this painting. It's an absolutely beautiful, very vibrant painting. Lots of oranges, lots of mixes of oranges and yellow. I blended a lot of colors together, and then I added some additional colors that look really good with it, that popped, like some of the pinks, yellows, vibrant fluorescent yellows, different magentas and purples and different blues that are complementary. I use some stencils with some of the golden spray paint. I use different brushes, brush strokes, palette knives. I threw on probably about 4 or 5 layers. You can see where I used some graphite pencils, and you can actually tell the different brush strokes. Sometimes they're thick brush strokes, sometimes they're thin brush strokes. And then there's a lot of places where you see some marks where they're actually, I use my hands and my fingers. I use my fingers and my hands a lot in my painting, so I can really put some passion and depth into my paintings. I don't mind getting paint all over me to create marks in my paintings that actually demonstrate what I'm feeling at the particular time. And I was just having a lot of fun on the marks on this painting. I think my favorite marks are those white marks with the palette knife at the very end. That yellow is like a fluorescent yellow with my fingers. That light blue is with a stencil. You can see the different layers as I pan through this particular painting. The way I paint is in multiple layers, and using the layer before it to tell me what the next layer is. I also find that having the balance between thin patches of paint and using thin paintbrushes with very long handles to kind of make me paint very loose, is what makes my paintings so much more fun, because there's a difference and not everything looks the same. There's so much for the eye to look at. It's really hard just seeing a painting in a video to see the depth and the texture that comes out of painting with the different tools that I use. So I hope this gives you a better idea of some of my paints in here.